MP Marilyn Gladue here. As you know, on April the 1st, the Liberals raised the carbon tax 23%, driving up the cost of everything and causing misery for Canadians. And some of the hardest hit people are our farmers. I'm here with Kevin Forbes. He's been a farmer for generations here on his family farm. But you know, we've had Bill C-234 before the House of Commons. This is a bill that would give an exemption to farmers so that we can lower food costs for everyone. But so far, the Liberals and the NDP coalition have not listened. Kevin, can you tell us a bit about how the carbon tax is impacting your operation?
Well, thank you, Marilyn, and for all the hard work you're doing and your work on this bill. So here we have a dairy and cash crop operation. This past fall, when trying to dry our corn, obviously we use a lot of natural gas in that. It turned out that the carbon tax is approximately 1/3 or 30% of our bill, being $1,200 a month when trying to dry corn. That actually worked out to about 8 to 10 cents per bushel of carbon tax in drying charges.
And tax on the tax.
And then there's the HST on top of that. Now, fortunately, we as farmers do get that back, but that has to be passed on to somebody, right? So that does get passed on to the consumer regardless. And then on top of that, farmers get to buy resale, sell wholesale, and pay trucking both ways. So after we've dried the corn at an extra cost, we then have to pay the trucking to whether it's Suncor, the Cargill terminal here, or one of the other plants where crops are processed at, and we're paying the trucking on that. So now, as of April 1st, the cost of trucking has gone up. On our dairy farm here, again, through the winter, through January, again, our gas bill was over $4,500, with $1,200 of that being carbon tax. And that's just on the dairy farm here for heating water, heating the facilities, keeping younger calves warm, things like that. So it's that kind of the heating. But then also, again, farmers pay the trucking. So as part of our milk that we produce on this farm, we're producing about 7,500 liters, 7,000 to 7,500 liters of milk a day. We pay the trucking to the different processors across Ontario. And I talked to Blue Water Milk Transport, and now with the new carbon tax, right now that's 2 cents per every liter of milk just to get it from farms to processors, and it's going to go up again.
Wow.
With
so
the new carbon tax.
When you tax the farmer and you tax the trucker that trucks the food to processing, and you tax the trucker again when it goes to the grocery store, the cost of food goes up for everyone. So we're asking everyone to write to your Liberal and NDP MPs and tell them to pass Bill C-234 so we can get an exemption for these hardworking farmers who are feeding us, and we can bring the cost of food down for all Canadians.